So Jonas, how was your off season?
Oh, to be honest, I had quite a good off season. It was since Tour of Poland. I think it was 18th of August, so quite a long time ago. And at first I kept training, and then later on I had 2 weeks of off season, and then I started training again. And then yeah, it was nice. I relaxed together with the family, and yeah, it's been a really good time actually.
Yeah, also because I think the family got one new member.
Yeah, of course.
After the birth of your son.
Yeah, the life is of course changing after the birth of my son. It's yeah, now it's lovely. It really, yeah, we love it, and we love him, and he's healthy, and everything is good, and it's really, we love to have 2 kids now, and have a family, and yeah, it's really special, to be honest.
Did it impact you personally and professionally?
Of course, it impacts you to get a father. Yeah, of course you love your children the most in the world, and yeah, everything is just special with children, and yeah, you realize that they are the most important in above everything, and it is for me as well.
Reflecting on 2024 professionally,
Yep.
How do you feel about your performance and obviously the ups and the downs?
Yeah, to be honest, 24 was a bit of a crazy year, so to say. Started super well with victories in Gran Camino and in Tirreno, and everything was going well, and I was stronger than I've ever been before. And then of course I had the nasty crash there in Basque, and it was a big setback, and it took me a long time to get back. And to be honest, I think it was quite a lot worse than most of people actually know it, how it was. So that I was actually able to make it to the Tour de France was actually a victory in itself, and something that I'm really proud of that I made, first of all, and then really happy that I was there, and then of course everything from that moment was a bonus. So to be second in the Tour de France and to win a stage was really incredible for me, and I'm really happy with that as well. And then later on to win the Tour of Poland, also a big race, and something that I should have done 5 years ago, but now I did it, and of course I'm super happy and proud about that as well.
Yeah, you say I had to recover for a long time, but at the same time it was like you mentioned, the injuries were way more severe than people knew.
Yeah, so the injuries were very bad. I had 7 broken ribs and a broken sternum. Collarbone was in 3 or 4 pieces. I had a broken finger, and both of my lungs were punctured. So yeah, that was not so good, of course. And I think, yeah, that also, you can also see it in the fact that I was in intensive care in 8 days. That already says enough of how bad it was, and 12 days in total in the hospital. Yeah, so to come back from that and that quick was, yeah, I'm really happy and proud of, yeah, how I came back and how well I came back as well.
What's the most important learning from, yeah, whole of that period?
Oh, of course, there's a lot of learnings from, yeah, the crash, from the period afterwards. Of course, the crash itself was that, yeah, it can also happen to me, or even if you think you're a good bike handler, it can still happen to yourself. Because I was always thinking, I can handle my bike, it won't happen to me. And all of a sudden it happened to me. So it can happen to everyone. And then of course afterwards to actually to not give up on coming back. Of course, also a lot of help from my family. For sure I would never have been able to do it without them. The support I got from them was really helping me a lot and giving me motivation to get back and to be able to start the Tour de France.
But is maybe that, I'm filling it in for you, but is maybe that the most important learning, that even with this type of preparation you can still reach that high level?
Yeah, I think also, of course, in some kind of way I learned that with less good preparation I can still perform well, but also I learned that probably if I wouldn't have crashed, I would have had a better preparation, and then hopefully also I would have been better in the Tour de France. Of course you can never tell anything about the outcome, but at least I know I know that I could be better than what I was this year.
Talking about next season, what are you most looking forward to?
To actually come back to the Tour de France. For me it's the race that means the most for me. It's the biggest race of the year, and there is just something special about the Tour de France. It's you have to be there to feel it, I think. Or actually you can feel it through the screen, to be honest, but you can still feel it, especially when you are there, and it really feels special. And I think that's what I'm looking most forward to. And then to of course also to try to go for the win again, and to be at the start there in the Tour de France with the best possible preparation and in best possible shape that I can be in. So for the 2025 season, my biggest goal will of course be the Tour de France again, to try to win that, of course, for the third time. And then of course in the spring I will do Paris-Nice and Catalonia, and then also later on then I will do the Vuelta a España. Of course I'm starting in these races to try to go for the victory there, and I'm really motivated as well for winning these races. All of the races, Paris-Nice, I haven't won yet, and I was there 2 years ago, and then I couldn't win, unfortunately. But of course I'm eager to come back to go for the victory there, and as well in Catalonia I also want to go for the victory. And it's a race I never participated in, but I'm very happy to be there at the start line to really try to go for the victory. And also in the Vuelta a España, it's a special race. It's one of the biggest races in the world, and one that I've always been watching in television, and one that I really would love to win as well.